Hey gang, Uncle Todd here, and we're here to take a look at episode 1 of the second season of Good Omens. For those who didn't see the first season, basically an angel named Azraphal and a demon named Crowley helped to prevent Armageddon. It'd been all set up. Heaven and hell were working towards getting this together, but those two liked Earth, and there had been a mix-up with the Antichrist. He got sent to the wrong place and had a pretty decent upbringing and found he didn't want to cause the end of the world either. And then it turned out that was actually God's plan all along, or I should say the Almighty, as they refer to him. So, you can never know the ways of the Lord. Anyway, after tricking the heaven and hell bureaucrats, basically, they were both exiled instead of being executed. And that's where we start here. Actually, we start back before creation, where Crowley, still as an angel, is helped by Azraphal, that's how they meet, to bring about the creation of the universe. And it's here that Crowley finds out that although it's a great thing he's helped put together, it's only going to be here for about 6,000 years, and they're going to put in a little planet called Earth, and they're going to make people on it. And Crowley's kind of upset. Why would you make something that's only 6,000 years old? That's only going to last for 6,000 years. That's nothing in the span of eternity. And he's thinking, maybe someone should voice these concerns to the Almighty. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? So, we cut to modern day, where Azraphal runs a little bookshop, and the Archangel Gabriel shows up, naked, carrying a box. He has no memory of who he is or why he's there. He just knows he was supposed to give that box to Azraphal because something bad is coming. The box is empty. Doesn't know quite what to do, so he calls Crowley. Crowley comes, sees Gabriel, and is like, no, not getting involved in this. We need to dump him somewhere and forget about him. But Azraphal can't. So Crowley storms off, where he throws a fit, which sends out a huge spark of electricity, and this one little coffee shop that was going to close up loses all power, and the security automatically locks all the doors, so the owner is now trapped with the woman who runs the record shop across the street. That is Maggie and Nina, who are sort of a human version of Azraphal and Crowley. It's kind of a cute little parallel. Meanwhile, up in heaven, everybody's going berserk trying to figure out what happened to Gabriel. And the Archangel Michael and the Archangel Uriel are kind of butting heads over who's going to be in charge with Gabriel missing. When an angel finds a matchbox, a physical matchbox, which you can't have physical things in heaven. Heaven is ethereal. Well, Michael opens it up and it's empty, so that's not it. But now they're pretty sure Gabriel is on Earth. Meanwhile, Beelzebub contacts Crowley, apprises him of the fact Gabriel is missing, and wants him to know that if he finds Gabriel and brings him to her, his persona non grata can be erased. He might even be made a Duke of Hell. She also tells him word has come down that anyone seen helping Gabriel, like an angel. They will be erased from the book of life, which means they will have ceased to ever have existed. So, Crowley rushes back to the bookshop. On the way, he realizes he inadvertently locked those two women into the shop, and he corrects it. Where Nina's partner has been text bombing her about where she is and why isn't she picking up her call. Their phones weren't working. But, I have to see how it happens next week on that one. Meanwhile, Crowley returns. He and Azraphal try to figure out what they can do to keep Gabriel from being noticed. Crowley suggests doing a minor miracle where they then wouldn't be able to detect him. He says, no, they'd notice that. And then Azraphal thinks, well, wait a minute. What if you do a half miracle for heaven and I do a half miracle for hell? They might not notice that. So they get Gabriel to sit in a chair and they perform their minor miracle. Not sure if it worked. Crowley checks. It doesn't seem to have been a disturbance anywhere, so they might have gotten off scot-free here. Meanwhile, up in heaven, alarms are going off, and they track the disturbance to a little bookshop in England. And that's where we end this episode. Now, all 6 episodes were dropped at once, but I'm not going to do them like that. I'm probably going to do maybe one a week, kind of stretch it out. If anyone wants to watch it all and then come back to get my take, that's cool. Or if you want to watch it along with me, that's cool too. I'm sort of a laid-back kind of old guy. But, yeah, good episode. I like the addition of Shax, who is a demon that's been sent to replace Crowley since he's not doing work for hell anymore. They didn't mention if the same was being done for Azraphal, but and Shax keeps asking Crowley for advice. And there's a few other cute scenes. I liked where a spy went up to Crowley on a park bench and started giving him, coded phrases, and Crowley goes, "What? Oh, no, it's the guy on the bench over there." Because Crowley just looks like he would be a secret agent, I guess. But, yeah, good follow-up. Now, the first season was based on the actual book, Good Omens, by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. But now they're going off on their own. I don't know if the second season's based on any outline of anything. But since Pratchett has passed on, there isn't going to be any other Good Omen books, I don't think. It would be hard for Gaiman to, in my opinion, to copy the intricate connection between his style of writing and Pratchett's. But he may give it a shot, I don't know. But yeah, good first chapter, as the episodes are being called. And an intriguing mystery that I'm looking forward to weaving my way through. Please hit like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.